Hi guys, it's Ellie. So I can understand how the video you're about to watch might seem a little bit off-brand, but I really honestly haven't felt like putting makeup on myself at all for like the past 2 weeks because, I don't know, I just don't feel like it. And I know you might be here for makeup. Don't worry, there's more of that coming soon. But this week, I didn't really want to do that, and I just wanted to do something fun and new that I wanted to do. So if this isn't exciting to you at all, feel free and just click off the video. You don't have to watch it. But if you just enjoy watching me and fun things that I like to do for videos, then I would suggest keeping on watching this video because it's going to be a really fun time. And if you have any suggestions for things you want to see, drop them down below. I might do it, I might not. The way I see it, I made this channel just because I wanted to have fun and film it and put it on the internet for people to enjoy as much as I enjoy it. And so I'm just going to film things that I want to do.
So, with that being said, get yourself some popcorn and some place comfy to sit and enjoy me struggling to do parkour.
Today we're in my backyard because we're doing a different video than usual. If you hear screaming in the background, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. But anyway, today, as many fans of The Office or fans of Taylor Lautner or Assassin's Creed would know, we are doing something called parkour. Me and my friends have a long-running joke about how we do parkour in my backyard, but today I thought I would actually put it to the test and teach myself some parkour tricks. I have watched 2 YouTube tutorials on these parkour tricks, and they say that anybody can do these tricks, and they are everything you need to know to be able to do beginner parkour. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and then at the end of this video I'm going to be doing a course around my entire front and backyard with all the parkour tricks I've learned and some other things I'll throw in there, so stay to the end of the video for that. So this first parkour trick that any person who wants to do parkour will need to know is called the safety roll. And basically the safety roll is when you see somebody jump off a building and then they roll out of it to help with the impact or whatever. I don't really know. They do the safety roll. But it's important because it's not just a somersault. You have to roll over your shoulder so that you don't like break your spine or your neck or whatever, okay? You're going to want to go over your shoulder. So you're going to put your hands opposite of that shoulder, and then you're just going to tuck and roll. Except for, should I be wearing these jeans if I'm going to roll in the grass? Okay, so I'm back with different pants for grass sakes. But we're going to keep practicing this safety roll a couple more times, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so we're going to go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm going. The next most important move you're going to need for parkour is balancing. So now, balancing looks very simple, but you have to start small before you start balancing on top of high railings and buildings and things like that, okay? So you're going to find anywhere you can walk across that's semi-thin, and you're just going to practice your balance. Like so. Okay. Now, the important thing about balance, as the parkour tutorial said, is to just remain focused and in the moment. Alright, and then we're going to jump down. Alright, next most important thing to know is called a precision jump, okay? And the tutorials I watched, they were jumping from like high railing to high railing, but you can start slow. So precision jump is where you basically start far away from something, and then you make a line in your mind where you need your feet to go, and then you just jump there. I'm going to make a line in my mind of where I want to be, and then precision jump. Precision jump. So, precision jump. Alright, next is something called a jump turn, where it doesn't really serve that much of a purpose, it just looks cool, okay? So you're gonna wanna jump up, and you're just gonna turn, okay? Like that. Just, you can try to go farther. Nice. Let's go to the front yard. This next move is one of the really important ones that you'll basically super need if you're ever gonna do parkour. This is called a safety vault. Now there are lots of variations of vault that they talked about, but this is the one that is for beginners. When you're gonna jump over something, this is where you're gonna use your hand and your foot to help you get over it, okay? So I would be running up this, and then I'm gonna use my hand and my foot. How sturdy do you think these are? Okay, my hand and my foot, and then I'm gonna boost myself up, bring this leg around, and then you're over it. Hello, can you not mow your lawn right now? Thanks. Parkour. One more time, faster, faster this time. Parkour. This is Turn Vault 2.0 if you want to step it up. Peace. Next up, we have what's called a wall jump. Now these are going to be really effective for your parkour, but they're also going to look really cool, okay? So basically, you're just going to come running up to the wall, push off of it like that, okay? So come run. Parkour. One more time. Parkour. Parkour. All right. Now that we've gone over our beginner parkour, I'm going to put together a sick routine that I can do all around my yard and see that next. Also, just a heads up, I want to say I'm not a professional. These are just things I've learned from other parkour videos that I've seen. I'll link them below. Stay tuned for the reveal. Ready? Let's parkour.
First of all, I'm 40 something. We didn't want to tell anybody the real age. Second of all, I have plantar fasciitis in my heels, so my running days are over, which is extremely tragic for me, so you know.
Are we coming?
No.
Let's go. Come on. Oh my gosh.
It's all part of the show, folks.
Oh my gosh. Okay guys, that was the full video of me trying to teach myself how to do parkour. I know it's a little bit different than I normally do, but it's a really great way to get outside, do some fun things in your own backyard, burn up a sweat. As you can see, I'm obviously dying. We just filmed that last take 4 times, and that's a lot. So I encourage everybody, if you don't have like injuries or stuff like that, to get outside, try some parkour, safely of course. Everything I just did was mostly safe. So that was parkour. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And maybe next week we'll do some makeup or something like that. Parkour.